Hey there, welcome back to Health Hub channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that might surprise you: the connection between certain vitamin and mineral deficiencies and your risk of developing Alzheimer's or dementia. I know, it sounds a little out there at first. But trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see just how important it is to make sure you're getting enough of these key nutrients for a healthy brain. I've scoured the latest research and I'm excited to break it all down for you in a way that's easy to understand and apply in your own life. Because let's face it, we all want to keep our marbles as we get older, am I right? So grab a snack, get cozy, and let's get started on this brain-boosting journey together. Before we jump into the specific vitamins and minerals to focus on, let's set the stage by talking about the aging brain. As we get older, our risk of developing dementia increases. That's just a fact of life. But here's the thing, there are steps we can take to lower that risk and keep our brains sharp well into our golden years. You see, dementia is not just one thing. It's actually an umbrella term for a range of symptoms that affect cognitive function, things like memory, reasoning, learning, and communication. And while there's no cure for dementia yet, there's a lot we can do in terms of prevention. That's where diet comes in. What we eat plays a huge role in the health of our brains. And when it comes to preventing dementia, getting enough of certain vitamins and minerals is crucial. In fact, studies have shown that deficiencies in nutrients like vitamin B12, vitamin D, magnesium, boron, and selenium are associated with a higher risk of developing dementia. But here's the kicker: a lot of older adults are running low on these very nutrients. One study found that 40% of geriatric memory patients were deficient in at least one vitamin linked to brain health. 40%. That's a big chunk of people who could potentially lower their dementia risk by simply upping their intake of a few key nutrients. Let's start with vitamin B12, aka the memory vitamin. This powerhouse nutrient is essential for keeping your brain cells healthy and communicating with each other properly. But as we age, our ability to absorb B12 from food decreases. That's why deficiency is so common in older adults. The tricky thing about B12 deficiency is that it can mimic the symptoms of dementia. So someone might be diagnosed with Alzheimer's when really, they just need more B12. That's why it's so important to get your levels checked regularly and talk to your doctor about supplementation if needed. Some of the best food sources of B12 include meat, poultry and fish, eggs, dairy products, fortified cereals. If you're vegan or vegetarian, you'll need to be extra mindful about getting enough B12 since it's mainly found in animal products. But don't worry, there are plant-based sources like nutritional yeast and fortified non-dairy milks that can help you meet your needs. Next up, let's talk about vitamin D, aka the sunshine vitamin. This nutrient is crucial for brain health, but a lot of us are not getting enough of it. In fact, vitamin D deficiency has been linked to a higher risk of developing dementia and Alzheimer's. So how do you make sure you're getting enough D? Well, our bodies can actually make vitamin D from sunlight exposure. But as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at this process. Plus, many of us spend a lot of time indoors or live in areas with limited sun. That's why it's important to focus on getting vitamin D through diet and supplementation as well. Some good food sources include fatty fish like salmon, tuna, and mackerel, egg yolks, fortified dairy products and cereals, mushrooms exposed to UV light. If you're not regularly eating these foods or getting enough sun, you may want to consider taking a vitamin D supplement. Just be sure to talk to your doctor first to determine the right dosage for you. Now, let's shift gears and talk about a mineral that's often overlooked when it comes to brain health: magnesium. This mighty mineral is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including those related to brain function. Studies have shown that higher magnesium intake is linked to a lower risk of dementia, especially in women. One theory is that magnesium helps reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain, which are both contributing factors to cognitive decline. But here's the thing: a lot of us are not getting enough magnesium in our diets. In fact, some experts estimate that up to 80% of Americans are deficient in this crucial mineral. Yikes! So how can you up your magnesium game? Some of the best food sources include leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard, nuts and seeds, especially pumpkin seeds, whole grains, legumes, dark chocolate, yes, really. You can also consider taking a magnesium supplement, but again, talk to your doctor first to determine the right form and dosage for you. Last but not least, let's touch on two trace minerals that are important for brain health: boron and selenium. Boron is a mineral that plays a role in brain function and cognitive performance. Studies have shown that low boron levels are associated with poorer performance on tasks of memory and attention. Good food sources of boron include fruits like apples, oranges, and dried fruits, nuts like almonds and walnuts, legumes like beans and lentils, avocados. Selenium is another trace mineral that acts as an antioxidant in the body, helping to protect brain cells from oxidative damage. Low selenium levels have been linked to cognitive decline in older adults. You can get selenium from foods like Brazil nuts. Just one nut provides over 100% of your daily needs. Seafood like tuna, halibut, and sardines, poultry and eggs, shiitake mushrooms. While severe deficiencies in boron and selenium are rare, it's still important to make sure you're getting enough of these minerals through a varied, whole foods diet. Doctors sometimes misdiagnose a certain vitamin deficiency as Alzheimer's or dementia, leading to unnecessary worry and treatment. This vitamin deficiency, often overlooked, can mimic the cognitive decline associated with these serious neurological conditions. Research indicates that low levels of vitamin B12, crucial for nerve function and red blood cell production, can manifest in symptoms such as memory loss, confusion, and difficulty concentrating, mirroring those of Alzheimer's disease or dementia. However, a simple blood test can reveal the deficiency, allowing for accurate diagnosis and appropriate treatment. Thus, it's essential for individuals experiencing cognitive decline to discuss all possible factors, including nutritional deficiencies, with their healthcare providers to ensure proper evaluation and management. Awareness of this potential confusion can empower both patients and doctors to consider a broader spectrum of causes for cognitive symptoms, leading to more accurate diagnoses and better outcomes. In summary, vitamin and mineral deficiencies can significantly increase the risk of developing Alzheimer's and dementia. By ensuring adequate intake of key nutrients like vitamin B12, vitamin D, magnesium, boron, and selenium through a balanced diet and targeted supplementation, you can support your brain health and reduce your risk of cognitive decline. Remember, it's never too early or too late to start nourishing your brain, so start taking steps today to protect your cognitive function for years to come.